introduction with the claps.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everybody, to episode 5 of Deep in the Bleachers. Right now, it is Wednesday, October 29th, 8:08 p.m. We got myself, otherwise known as Gabriel Payne. We got Dominic Gasper, looking like a crackhead on the streets of Pittsburgh. We got Jeremiah Crew.
Man.
That's gonna be my signature intro now. I'm just gonna do wave.
Yeah, just the way.
Feels, man. I gotta wear my shit weird.
We'll get to that.
We gonna get Dom's energy up, y'all. Dom just went to the gym, but I said, Dom, suck it up. I went to the gym.
I'm good, bro. Let's go. Let's do this.
Let's go.
I'm ready to talk some basketball. I'm ready to talk some football. Let's do it.
So that's what we got for y'all today. Dom already said it, but yeah, we're gonna talk some NBA. NBA season started. What was it? Was it over a week ago now?
Yeah.
I think it was. Yeah, it was. It was a little bit over a week
Tuesday,
ago.
last Tuesday.
I think they started. Did they start Tuesday or Wednesday?
Last Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Okay.
Tuesday. Why did I make a sketch reference? I'm so sorry. No more sketch
Tuesday.
references. We could leave those.
Special teams.
Bro, special teams, special plays, special players.
We're gonna leave those, and he keeps going.
No, he had like a 6-month span where he had everybody doing the
How many months?
like 6 months or
How
something
many
like
months,
that.
roughly?
I'd say about
Roughly?
I'd say like. All right, let's get this thing kicked off, man.
Okay. All right. We do a little trolling.
Of course.
So we got NBA, like we said, started about a week ago. So we made these lists for the season. Made kind of slight tweaks. I'll give y'all a heads up. So we did film something last week, and then
Technical difficulties.
it actually was technical difficulties. We're on the app we were filming. It gave AI generated captions, everybody,
Cool.
and I could not crop it out or remove them, and it just was not good. We tried something different. It was not good. So we're going back to format.
I will take
On the
my
horizon.
75% blame. I will blame
It's
the
no,
other 25% on the app. The app is stupid.
It's fine.
It's
It's
stupid.
fine. We love Jerry. We
One more
love
month
Jerry.
of-
It's good. On the horizons, things to look out for from Deep in the Bleachers. Soon here, I'm not going to give a specific date. We're all going to get webcams. We're all going to get microphones. So we're just going to up our game there. And then also, you know who actually gave me an idea? Shout out Mama Payne. I got all this cool sports memorabilia downstairs, and I have all this space right here, and I don't have any of it up.
Facts,
There you go.
bro.
So I'm going to put some of the sports memorabilia up back there. We're going to get better cameras, better mics. We're going to really be dialed in. All right, but first thing we're going to do for y'all. So we got standings predictions for the NBA this season, Eastern and Western Conference 1 through 10. So playoffs and play-in teams. And then we got predictions for major awards in the NBA. And then predictions for the first team, second team, and third team All-NBA. And Dom, you could kick this one off, man. I said last week, you're our NBA correspondent, Dom.
NBA.
Even though you got the double Steelers gear.
Man, we got the sideways big cap. We got it rolling in here today, bro. We're
It can't stay on the whole episode.
have to. Maybe it'll turn front ways at some point, but you just want me to run down 1 through 10 East and then
Yeah, kick it off.
So, first thing, got first seed, Cleveland Cavaliers. Cavs are going to be great this year.
Ah!
Got the New York Knicks. 3, Orlando Magic. 4, Atlanta Hawks. 5, Milwaukee Bucks. 6, Detroit Pistons. 7, Philadelphia 76ers. 8, Charlotte Hornets. 9, Washington Wizards. And 10, the Boston Celtics, because they're trash.
Because they're trash. I'm sorry, bro. I'm addicted to saying that over the last week and a half, dude. I'm so
That's
sorry.
what I got for the East.
All right, give us that rundown, man. You got a couple of teams in there. that were a lot higher last year or were a lot lower last year. So you can highlight some of the surprises. Like we said, you got the Hawks in there, you got the Celtics very low.
Right. So yeah, I mean, the Hawks. My thing with the Hawks is, I like what they got going. They picked up Porzingis this offseason. I'm hoping Reese Shea, he's off to a slow start this year. I'm hoping he starts to get it going here. Trey Young, he's kind of also off to a slow start. The Hawks in general kind of off to a slow start, but I'm not too worried about them because they have a lot of talent. Even like Dyson Daniels hasn't been playing well this year at all. So it's really just been Jalen Johnson kind of carrying the squad at the moment. So once those guys start to get clicking, I think that team will be dangerous. We all kind of had the Pistons like around there. Let's see, and then the Celtics. The biggest reason the Celtics are so low is because they don't have Tatum, and
I don't even know what their record is right now either.
they're 1-3.
Oh well, there you go.
Yeah. So
they're currently up 15 on the Cavs right now as we speak.
Yeah.
That's not good.
I know. Right.
There we go. There we don't go.
No,
Jerry.
I'm not gonna lie. Like the Boston Celtics is gonna be streaky. But go ahead.
Mostly, yeah, right. That's what it is. Yeah. Like the Celtics have some good players. Like Jaylen Brown's still there. Peyton Pritchard was Sixth Man of the Year. But like when you take into account they're not going to have Tatum for most this year. They lost Porzingis. They lost Drew Holiday. It's a lot of good players going in different places. So Celtics are not going to be as dominant. Still have them cracking the top 10. I have the Wizards. Do you either you have the Wizards in your top 10?
No.
Okay. See, the Wizards are another team. Keyshawn George off to a hot start. That's kind of out of nowhere. Everyone we like Keyshawn George. I know Gabe loves Keyshawn George.
So,
we were
for context, what Dom's talking about, I have a dynasty basketball league I'm in with Dominic, and I had Keyshawn George, and I literally picked him as undrafted last year, like in a rookie draft. And then this year I had to make some cuts, man. And he legitimately was the worst player I had, seemingly worst player that I had. And now he's hooping, so I'm kind of salty.
He's a beast. I was gonna say, he's a great player. Great. He really just fills all the air. He can score. He can play defense. He can pass. He's a great player. Alex Sarr is breaking out this year. Through the first couple games, we'll see if that can continue. I think the Wizards are interesting. I mean, they have the veteran presence. They have the young guys. They have the veterans with I was going to say Bradley Beal again. DJ McCollum and Chris Middleton. So I think the Wizards this year, I think they're kind of sneaky with that little blend of young guys. They got Bub, Alex Sarr, Keyshawn George, and I think they're going to be at least a play-in team. So
also plays into the fact that the East is very poop.
East, yeah. I was gonna say the East is very top heavy. Like after you get down teams, it's really kind of like they can do kind of whatever. So
yeah, no. So I like that out of the East. Also, let me see what the current standings are, just because while we check in. I know we're literally only a couple games in.
I know. Yeah, dude, the Hawks are 3. I know that.
Right now, the one seed.
The Magic high too.
One seed in the East right now is the Philadelphia 76ers.
Shout out, bro. BJ Edgecombe.
BJ Edgecombe. Cold. They're 4-0, and then you got Bulls, Heat, Cavs, Bucks, Knicks, Hornets, Pistons, Raptors, and Hawks. Right now, the Magic are 1-3. The Celtics are 1-3. And you did bring up the Wizards, so they are also 1-3. And I'm not even hating. I'm just giving the update. And then... So, Jerry, you want to do this next one, or you want me to take it over for this East?
Yeah, I can go through mine.
Go ahead.
I don't really have too many changes. I'm not really going to, overreact, I feel like. But, number one, I have the Cavs still. They should still be good. I mean, it was funny watching Donovan Mitchell joke to, who was it? Hunter, about his career high 6 assists. God, dude really doesn't pass. He's a bucket, so some of those people don't pass because they don't have to. Number 2 is the Knicks. Number 3 is Orlando. I didn't change anything there. Number 4 is still the Pistons.
Right.
Number 5, I had Boston at number 5 for some reason. I still believe in them. I still believe in Anthony Simons and stuff like that. He's been playing great. They don't have a big man that's consistently dominant.
Man, I'm not even going to say no disrespect, slight disrespect. Their starting center is Nee Mosquita.
And, I don't know if, that is that guy who is leading the team in rebounds. He's averaging 8 rebounds a game. You're not going to win if your top rebounder is averaging less than 10. So it's that's something to think about. I'm gonna move. Honestly, I'm gonna move the Bucks into number 5. I love what Giannis is doing right now. I love their mesh of the team. I'm gonna keep Atlanta at 6. I feel just as like not just as confident as Dom, but like 1 and 3, the team needs time to mesh. Like it's whatever. Um, Number 7. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna move the Sixers in there. VJ and like I'll run. I'm sorry, bro.
I think you have the same. No, I think you have the same list as
Oh
me now.
really? No.
After
Okay.
this
So
change,
like we go through some of this before, but like we don't go through all of it. But 7 is the
sorry.
Sixers. I'm gonna have 8. I'm gonna move honestly the Hornets up to 8. Hornets look really good. Number 9, I'm gonna keep the Bulls at number 9, and then number actually no, I lied. I'm sorry. But I'm gonna put Boston at number 9. And I'm gonna put the Heat at number 10, and that knocks out the Bulls in my list. With VJ, just as like a quick story, did you guys know that like he lived for 7 years off of like a power generator?
Yeah, bro, that's his nickname.
The
He's the
thing is, I
generator,
didn't
baby.
know that.
I did not know
I did
that.
not know that. So it's like, okay,
The general.
you
Yes,
know for a
his
fact
story
that
is insane, bro.
everybody's gonna get behind him because he's a great story. But like now you realize why he's like actually cooking because bro knows what the literal bottom is. He's been there for
Yes,
7 years, so it's like no, it's great to see him hoop and like actually be dominant so quickly.
the long story short version, where it gives a little more details. He grew up in the Bahamas. He said, he talked about it was when he got drafted. He said that story. So my mom, he was like, she always worked multiple jobs, single mom. She grinded for us, everything. He's like, I used to play basketball on crates outside, lived off the generator for 7 years. And he came to the States in high school purely with the motive to try and get good at basketball and feed his family. Like, that was purely why he came to the States. And then he played, actually, I don't even know if y'all know this. Quick fact, when he went to Lou High, it's like a high-profile high school, he was teammates with Kai and Anthony at Lou High.
Wow.
Oh,
That's disgusting for high
that's,
school.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
And then, yeah, once he got opportunity for college, obviously, hooped out in college, and then here we are now.
No.
He's third overall
Good for
pick. But
PJ. Good for
you
PJ.
have to like
Not
VJ,
gonna
bro. You
lie,
gotta
that
like
just made
VJ.
me respect you
And
that much more,
and
man.
just to even add to the detail, have y'all seen the clip where Cooper Flag, when he was at Montverde, he said he was talking trash to that dude, and he said, "You not like that?" That dude was VJ Edgecombe. He told VJ Edgecombe, "You not like that."
Hey. Single
He is
moms
like
working
that.
multiple jobs and he running up power generator. He like that, bro.
He's like that. And I actually, okay, I'm yapping, but I saw a clip earlier today too where he was on NBA on TNT with Shaq and Charles Barkley and Tyrese Maxey was in the call too. And Charles Barkley, he saw VJ. VJ had his walls were all white. There was no decorations on the walls. And he talked to Maxie. He said, "Maxie, you just got paid big money. Can you get the young man some goddamn decorations on his wall?" He said, he was like, "VJ," and Shaq goes, "VJ, you even got a goddamn TV in there?" And he's like, "Yeah, I got a TV, Shaq."
That's funny, man.
So you got. I like your 1 through 10 because it's similar to mine, Jerry.
It's kind of close to me too.
Yeah, I like the Pistons
We're
a
all
little
really
bit more
close.
than you, Dom, but you like the Hawks a little bit more than I do, so it kind of evens out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, VJ been all over the media, so that's just funny. We had a couple, minute yap session about him,
Yeah.
but he's a problem. Mine, I did the biggest difference I had is I put the Knicks as the 1 seed for the East this year. Yes, I am a Cavs fan, but also yes, the Knicks kind of beat us in the playoffs with the same core. Okay. And I feel like last year, I don't know, I feel like wins wise they underachieved. So I got the Knicks at 1, Cavs at 2, Magic at 3, Pistons at 4, Bucks at 5, and Hawks at 6. So me and Jeremiah had the same top 6,
Crazy.
but we flipped the Knicks and the Cavs. And then Sixers at 7, so we actually had the same 7, but just flipped the Knicks and the Cavs. And then at 8, I put the Celtics. 9, I got the Bulls. 10, I put the Miami Heat. I think the Bulls and the Heat, so far, when I just looked at it, the Bulls, like I said, are
Bulls are doing
3-0. 3-0 so far. Shout out the Bulls, and the Miami Heat are also 3-1. I know we're only 4 games in the year. The reason I put them at 9 and 10 though is they are just the play-in specialists. They're always in the play-in, and I feel like they'll probably play each other in the play.
Yeah, probably.
They keep doing it's them, those two, and the Hawks are always the plan.
Not if Terry Rozier has anything to say about it.
Man, if Terry Rozier had something to say about it, they'd be the first overall pick.
Wait, is that a
Terry's
topic for today too? Please tell me.
Of course it is,
Okay,
bro.
good.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Terry doing some crazy work, man.
That's where we got out of the East. We all had a similar list, but I think it's good for the East. I think we'll come back at the end of the year and we'll all be pretty close. I think the West is where we all could be completely wrong or completely right, and I have no idea. So, Dom, who you got out West?
All right, out West. Let's see what I got here. So 1, we got OKC. I think we all have OKC at 1. They just have such a deep roster. 2, we got the Rockets. Take a big step. They added KD. Pretty self-explanatory there. 3, I have the Timberwolves. I think Ant-Man's going to take a big step, even though he's hurt and he's out for a few weeks. They got a solid rest of the roster there. Hopefully Dillingham can start to get more involved there this year.
And they sleep on Rob.
Yeah.
4, I got the Nuggets. I mean, Jokic. Do I need to say more? It's like the same.
Did I say more?
It's like the same thing with the Bucks. It's like Giannis. It's like that's why they're at 5. It's like it's Giannis.
Right.
It's like if you take Jokic off the Nuggets and Giannis off the Bucks, those teams probably aren't even in the top 10 anymore. So it shows you what those elite players do to a team like that. 5, I have the Warriors. They have a really good all-around team. If they can stay healthy. 6, I have the Spurs. Wemby. I just that man
we can open up a Wemby talk right now.
bro, he's just like we were talking earlier, the fantasy league. Through Wemby's first 3 games, his worst fantasy game was 47.5 points. That is like just unworldly. Like some crazy shit, bro. He's taking a step, and he had 9 blocks one game already.
Yeah.
Like, what is that? What?
He's averaging more blocks than a quarter. Like he's averaging almost 5 blocks, right? There's
Gabe,
only 4 quarters in a game. He's averaging more
That's
than
what I was
1
gonna
block
bring
a
up,
quarter. It's insane.
Bro.
Wait till you hear this, bro. Gabe,
So
talk about it.
so I don't have it. It's on my phone, and I'm filming on my phone as of right now. But in short, so it was talking about through a guy's first 120 career games in the NBA. So he has more points than LeBron through the first 120 career games in the NBA. He has more threes than Steph Curry through the first 120 career games in the NBA. He has more blocks than Hakeem through the first 120 career games in the NBA. And that shit wasn't even close.
No,
That was by like 115 more.
Curry,
And he has more rebounds than Karl Malone through the first 120 career games in the NBA by like 300. Like all of these weren't even close. Like that guy's not from Earth. That guy is not real.
Closest one was Braun points, and it was still like 100 or something.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Like just easy.
Just the way he does everything is just, it's crazy.
I saw that and I couldn't even believe it, bro. And
It might
Wemby,
be, like as early as this year, but like the league is in for, they're in for hell down the stretch.
Everybody knows it though.
Man is 21 years old. He's not even touched the surface of his potential yet. Like he is just gonna keep getting better. He will probably be the greatest player we've ever seen at the end.
Oh yeah, even if
he just
to
needs
me,
to stay healthy, long man.
that as well. To me, I think it feels like one of those situations early on where Shohei started like when he started off and he was first starting to win MVPs and shit for baseball, and everybody was like, we just kind of knew that he's the most talented player to ever play that game. Just got to get the accolades. Like Wemby's literally just got to collect the accolades, and I mean he started his career on one of the best NBA franchises ever. Debatably the best NBA franchise ever. So.
And he's already come back, or he missed most of like more than half. Comes back and he's already dominant. It's just crazy.
I think I talked to you guys about this already, like off of podcast, but it's just insane that Wemby, like, to really put it into perspective, when a guy is like 7'8" and up, like in the history of when we record the tallest humans on Earth heights, they all have gigantism. Like they all have severe back issues, genetic disorders, like
Right.
things that substantially limit your movement. Like 7'8" is like the tallest you can get practically in history since they've been recording it without having gigantism. Other than weirdly enough, Oliver Rue at Florida, he's 7'9" listed. He's the tallest human like ever to like not have gigantism. Like Wemby is quite literally the most athletic that you can be at his height possible, humanly possible. Like when you put it into that perspective, like that's just wild. He's
Bro.
literally the most athletic you can be at the height he is humanly possible.
We could sit here and be all day, but the last thing I'm gonna say is, bro? He literally had a play this past week where he blocked somebody on one end, walked the ball, shot it from half court, man. From the logo. Like, that's just wrong that someone that tall can do that. Like, it's just wrong.
Jerry, did you see that clip, bro? He double blocked him. Logo 3. You see
I
that?
definitely did. I was gonna bring it up if you guys didn't. It's just like
Great.
that's when you know you have the green light. And also like it's a momentum thing. Like you already blocked 2 shots and you have the ball, like, okay, you're gonna do something crazy. But also it's just like the matter of just like being able to confidently pull up like that on a fast break where you just blocked the ball like twice. You have 20 seconds on the shot clock.
I was gonna say they're 4 seconds into the shot clock.
And you just like, I mean, it's not even a heave, but like, that play was great.
Wemby doesn't make any sense at all. And then the clip where he ISO, like, I think it was like during the first game. Yeah, he's out here hitting 2K park dribbles, step back three.
Right.
There was another highlight where like all he was doing was dribble moves because he was practically double teamed up the court. He hit it between the legs, behind the back, crossover, behind the back again. And it's just like 7'8", moving like that, shooting like that. Like he has everything we wish Taco Fall had. Like Taco Fall was so dominant in college. And the fact that like we wanted him to be great on ball, like every single time Boston seen him getting ready to go to the scores table, like the crowd went crazy. Like Taco was a perfect example of how, like you said, gigantism. Taco doesn't move like Wemby.
Yeah,
he just can't.
He's got gigantism. He can't.
It's not in his genes, and for some reason, Wemby's like
what?
Yeah, no, I'll let you continue because like you got the rest of your list, but like, bro, Wemby's just on another world right now.
Yep. So I got the Spurs at 6, and honestly, I could see them doing
better for sure.
It's just that the West is so stacked, so that's like really the only reason I have them a little lower. But I could see them Wemby will take them as far as it goes on
for sure.
So I got the Spurs at 6. I got the Kings at 7. I got the Clippers at 8. Mavericks at 9, and Pelicans at 10. No Lakers.
No Lakers.
You did it last week, didn't you?
What'd you say?
You had no Lakers last week, didn't you?
No, no Lakers.
No Laker. Dom stuck with that.
Yeah.
I'll just say now my reason for that. Luka's amazing.
No,
like
you're honestly like you can be looked at as ahead of the game right now.
He hit the nail right on the head before we started.
Luka is amazing. It's just the fact that like I think he's missing a couple. Is he hurt right now? I think he just got injured.
That's why Anthony Reeves is looking like Luka.
I was gonna say Austin
Reeves dropped a 50 burger.
Right.
Anthony Reeves. Were you thinking about AD for a second?
Listen, I don't even know where my mind's going.
I know he's not on the Lakers anymore, but I think you were thinking about AD, and then you just like combined.
Maybe I don't even know. Like I couldn't even tell you where Anthony came from.
So yeah, my thought process there when I was even thinking of that is like, yes, Luka is so great. Like he's a top 3 player in the NBA, I think, undebatably, and it's just not sustainable for a dude to walk out there and score 50, 12, and 10 every night. It's just not. And that's how they're winning games. When he's not out there dropping 50 points, they lose. It's so. As much as I love Luka, I just don't see the Lakers being as and I have them. They would probably be the next team up, and I think that they'll still win games because Luka's so great, and LeBron will be back in like a month or so. But he's old too. We were talking about it like he's not gonna play every night. He's 40 years old. The king needs to rest a little bit. But yeah. So No Lakers, but I think that that's valid. I think that some people will be shocked by that, but I think that they have three guys. Really, they have three guys, and the rest are like solid, decent role players. But it's just not
We could maybe
like
include Aiton in that.
Ayton's a baby though. He's a 7-foot baby.
Yeah.
So
He is a 7-foot baby.
sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
Sometime maybe cool.
Sometimes maybe shit.
Sometime maybe shit.
Point of that spiel. No Lakers.
Yeah. Okay.
And okay, what were other teams that you had to leave off? So you had to leave off. The Grizzlies.
You left off the Grizzlies.
Yeah.
The Portland.
You had to leave off the Grizzlies. We had to leave off the
Suns and the
Suns.
Trailblazers.
Not a bad team there.
Deep, man. The West is deep. Lots of good teams.
Yeah.
And one of the teams that we're all kind of big on, I mean, it just shows how deep the West is. We talked about what we think last week when we originally did this and we couldn't post it. We talked about the Pelicans. We all believe in the Pelicans a lot. They're 0-3. Mavericks are 1-3. Kings are 1-3. The Suns are 1-3. Like, the Rockets are 1-2. Like, these aren't bad basketball teams. You just play in the West.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just tough. Like, you just play in the West. Mine, I got a similar thing. Again, it's kind of, we all got similar teams here. My biggest difference is I do have the Lakers in there. Dom said some people would say it's crazy. I am a part of that group. I got Thunder at 1, Rockets at 2, Nuggets at 3, T-Wolves at 4, Lakers at 5. As much as I do see Dom's point, which is it again, I guess I see his point. Luka can't drop 50 every night. I do think LeBron and Luka together is still just lethal. When LeBron comes back, you got the Mavericks at 6. That's where I have them. Warriors at 7, Spurs at 8, Clippers at 9, and the Kings at 10. So the teams that I had to leave off, I left off the Pelicans in here. I left off the Grizzlies as well. I left off. Okay, why are the Jazz 2-1? I had to. Those were the big ones I left off from there. Was the Grizzlies and the Pelicans. I think they're incredibly talented. You just play out west. I think the biggest. Let me just give a random one. Who do I think is like the biggest sleeper out west? The what? I mean the Spurs. For sure the Spurs. We kind of already just said that. The Spurs could go crazy. D Fox isn't even playing right now.
No Fox right now.
D Fox isn't even playing. Like, you have Wemby and then your backcourt is you got D Fox, you got Castle, and you got Dylan Harper, brother.
Cold.
Problems.
To do that shit offense.
Plenty of them.
That's the dude. Jerry's smiling at it too. He's the best to do that.
It is, bro.
I'm crying, bro. Oh my god. All right, Jerry, who you got out west, bro?
Alright. We all got the similar 4. We all got OKC at 1. That's not really changing. I can't hate on them, and I feel like that's the one team, like, even last year I couldn't hate on them. They just look like the group of friends who just do things, not to, like, quote SpongeBob. They look like the friends that do things together. Like, they do everything together. Like, they really do. And
Let's go.
Friendship.
it's amazing to see because they're a bunch of, like, 20-year-olds who are just, like, still figuring out the NBA, but somehow they're good. So, it's great.
Bro, speaking of that, real quick. Have you seen the thing from last year where the reporter, they put all of, like, their gear on him?
Yeah.
While he's doing
And the fact that, like, he's into it too, like, there's never a time where he says no. Like, he'll just continue with the interview, and it's amazing. Like,
Right.
bro's gonna be an OKC favorite for a long time. Like, they're gonna freaking, like, they're gonna fight to keep him.
That's legendary
Yeah, no,
shit. I
absolutely.
love that.
So, like, I love seeing the post games where they just, like, do random stuff. Like, they'll put a hoodie on this guy, they'll put a hat on him, like. And again, he's supposed to be, like, neutral because he works for a sports station, but you could tell, like, they don't care. Number 2.
Oh, yeah.
Number 2 is the Timbs. I like the Timberwolves a lot. Their team, like, actually meshes together well. I just wish they would turn over the defense to Rob. Like, Rob Dillingham's a bucket, and I feel like he could be in a similar role as Jordan Clarkson. You don't want him to pass because he doesn't need to. Like, just help him chuck up threes, bro. And also, like, I forgot to talk about it in the East. The one team we didn't really talk about was the Nets. and how much Cam Thomas and Michael Porter Jr. are just saying forget everybody else. It's amazing, but like they
The
just
never swing tandem of doom and despair.
Those guys probably box over who gets to take the next
Bro.
shot.
If you're on that team, you just know you ain't getting the damn
Cam
ball.
Thomas had
Rebound.
40 points and 0 assists. 0. No, it's great to watch them get buckets. Like it's going nowhere, but like I feel like that's what Rob can do with a bench. Like you don't want like you want somebody who can create a spark. So
Also, we're 30 minutes in and Dom still has his side first.
yeah, I mean until the Steelers get better, that's where that freaking terrible towel stands.
Yeah. I can't guys look at the logo.
Number 3 are the Rockets. I feel like their team has to just get going, especially trying to figure out KD and how well he can fit in that team. Number 4 is the Nuggets. Like you said, Jokic. There's really no other thing to say. Aaron Gordon, though.
Hey, Murray hooping too, though.
Aaron
And
Gordon had 50 and they lost. That's the thing. Like he's not a bucket now, but like he's a true 3-level scorer, which is great.
Oh,
which
for
is great
sure.
to see.
For sure.
Number 5, I still have the Spurs. I will move the Lakers down. I had them 6th. I'm gonna move them. I feel like they're always gonna be a playing team, like with Luka, with LeBron. Like there's no matching that. So I will move the Mavericks up to 6. I will move the Warriors up to 7. I'll put the Lakers at 8. They just don't have a dominant big man or like,
Their depth sucks, too.
and yeah, no, their bench isn't that great. And then they don't see the thing is these are constant problems for the Lakers. They didn't have depth to begin with, like even when LeBron started there, and they can't shoot the 3 ball. They've never been able to shoot the 3 ball consistently. And now you're in a division or in a conference where it's like so crucial to get every single point that you need. So I'm putting the Lakers at 8. I'm moving the Kings up to 9, and I'm gonna put the Pels at 10. So just like flipping the Kings and the Pels. Kings look amazing, and Russ is doing his thing. So I love it. Lighting the beam over there.
Light the
Lighting the
beam
over there. But, yeah, I'd say
Lakers, when Bron first got there,
Yeah.
they had decent depth, and then they traded it all away for Anthony Davis. Like they traded Ingram away, they traded Lonzo Ball away, they traded Kyle
Kuzma
away, they trade like
Kuzma,
they had
you had Taylor Horton Tucker who was still good. You had Alex Caruso. Alex
Ooh,
Caruso
now,
was
though.
a central piece of OKC's run last year.
What? Also, Jerry, you know what Flight calls Taylor Horton Tucker? He calls him the THC dude.
Oh, Alex Caruso was on the block.
Yeah.
Bro.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
Caruso.
Anything that Flight do, bruh. I love watching Flight play basketball, bro. Dude talks so much
He's
stuff
a
to be
hooper.
that trash. Like, and by all means, I didn't come close to like playing in college. Like, I didn't play in high school. Like, I didn't try out for high school. I felt like
You're a rec hooper.
But
we're all rec hoopers.
I'm
Well,
a
Dom did play
decent
high
rec
school.
hooper.
Oh, you're hating.
Of course, White has his personality. The shit that he talks to people while he's playing is so funny. He'll talk stuff and then airball a shot and try to chase after it that goes out of bounds. It's so funny.
Jerry, I might have to send you the video after this pod, but I have a new favorite hooper in the world. It's this white dude on Instagram Reels, and his name is the Birdman, and he shoots all his gymmers like
Oh
this.
my gosh.
Bro,
It's hilarious.
just like this.
And I know that
he's
go in too. I
and
know he got
he's bucket. He has 2 dribble moves, and his jumper looks like this. And he'll give people 11-0, and his name's the Birdman on Instagram. And he is the reason why I keep saying the fa sound effect the last 2 weeks. Because every time in the videos, it goes, ho, 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 green giant. And then it goes, fa! And he just when he cracks one like this in someone's face.
That's just a moment.
Shout out to the Birdman.
Shout out Flight.
So, yeah, shout out Flight. Flight team stand up.
Jerry, did you do your 9 and 10?
Huh?
Did you do 9?
Yeah.
He did his 9 and 10.
My 9 and 10. Last week I had it Pels, Kings, and then this week I'm gonna have it Kings Pels. So like same 2, just like flip.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So that's what we got, East and West. Like we said, we'll check in on these. Jerry actually has, so we made NFL predictions. We'll check in on those next week. See where those sit at. For the NBA, we'll come back to these. I think the East, we could be very close. West, we'll see what happens. Sometime maybe good, sometime maybe shit.
Yeah.
Next one, we'll go with the award predictions. I feel like I should switch my MVP to Victor Wembanyama, but I'm not going
We
to do
just
that.
skip over MVP, no cap. We already know all three of them.
Well, we're 4 games into the year. We're
True.
4 games into the year.
We know
I
who it's
personally,
gonna
so we
be,
made
bro.
we made these lists 10 days ago. I said MVP Luka Doncic. I felt like he kind of, maybe some voters fatigue could come into play, but also whenever I said that, didn't think about Victor Wembanyama. Luka is still balling his ass off, but the Lakers might end up being so shit that he just can't even win the award. I acknowledged that last week when we filmed this the first time, but I put Luka, the Depoy. Honestly, that one is one that we could dead ass skip. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody at home, we know who's winning the damn Depoy.
5 blocks should never lose. So
It's not. It's not. It's not. And most improved player, I got Andrew Nemhard. He's been starting the year slow. He's been playing a bit injured. He got injured. I think it was in the first or second game. He hasn't been doing much, but my thought process behind that is you have no Halliburton. Your offense needs to run through a primary playmaker still. Nemhard steps in, assumes those duties. Last year he averaged like 10 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds. I could see a big numbers jump from him still. We're only 4 games in, like we said. Rookie of the year, Cooper Flag. Again, that's one that doesn't really need a lot of explanation. Even though now this week, everybody's likely saying VJ Edgecombe. I think he has a strong chance of being Rookie of the Year. Of course, he's been balling his ass off, leading the Sixers 4-0, and they're winning games without Embiid there. And he's stepping up, being the second scoring option behind Maxey, and they're winning games. Sixth man of the year, I got Jordan Clarkson on the New York Knicks. I don't even know how he's been doing yet, by the way. I have no idea.
I can check that for you right now. But go ahead. Keep going.
Let's get a little check in on Mr. Clarkson, man. How's he doing, bro? How's he doing? So far this year, are they even? He's averaging 7 points so far. Nice job, Jordan Clarkson.
He's averaging on 33% shooting.
Oh man, not Jordan.
Not Jordan on the fall off. Ah!
That's the perfect time to do it.
And then coach of the year, we were talking about the Hawks. Like we said, they started slow. Right now they're on the maybe shit, but I put Quinn Snyder. I think Quinn Snyder is a great NBA coach. If they can get gelling together, that's a team that not everybody expected to be good. If, like we're saying, we think they're going to be good. I got Quinn Snyder, coach of the year. So that's a weird one. But again, I didn't edit mine from what I put before this. I'm staying true to it.
I edited one. I will say I edited one, but
it's an obvious one.
Are you keeping Luka as MVP?
Yeah, for right now, I'm gonna keep it.
I have Jokic for MVP. I still think that's a very possible chance, even if Vic going crazy off a rip here. He's a 4-time MVP, Jokic, or three-time.
Jokic?
Yeah, I mean, that's self-explanatory. I think he could get back on top. He's been robbed of a couple MVPs, but we're not going to go there. Victor Wembanyama. I feel like that's kind of self-explanatory. Dude's just a monster on the defensive end. Rookie of the year, I'm keeping Cooper Flag as well. Like you said, VJ Edgecombe's getting a lot of attention right now, and it's very well deserved. He's playing great, but Cooper Flag's just he's off to a slow start, and I see him picking. Cooper Flag.
Not even slow. Like, it's just slow because it's Cooper Flag.
I was just saying, he went 1 for 9 the Thunder. So he had 2 points and went 1 for 9. So he's not playing up to this guy's a generational talent, but I think that once he gets going, he'll figure it out. And I was going to say, he's the second youngest NBA player to ever walk on the floor.
He's only 19.
That's crazy, actually.
So we can't hate on this guy too young or too much. He's too young to even start saying anything about him. Just give him some time; he'll be good. Sixth man of the year, I have Reed Shepard. I kept that one. I like that pick. If he comes off the bench all year, which it looks like he will, with the Rockets kind of doing that bigger lineup, I like Reed Shepard. I think I actually looked. He's averaging like 12 points a game right now. So
I was literally checking in on him right
and
now.
and he's playing like 20 minutes or so a game. So if he can keep that up, I feel like he's got a chance.
Hey, he's averaging 2 steals a game and over 4 assists as well in only 24 minutes. And he's not shooting great from the field, but he's shooting 44% from 3. So all the numbers you kind of want to look out for, he's doing pretty good.
Yeah, great player. Reed Shepard's a great player. Most improved. This is the one I changed. I did have Zach Edey. I'll say it. Zach Edey hasn't even played yet. I don't know when he's going to play. He's hurt right now. But I changed that over to Alex Sarr because he is balling to start this year. And he was kind of on the verge of me putting him anyway, but I think he's going to be a massive reason why the Wizards are going to become a relevant team. And I think he's starting to show that already off rip. And then Coach of the Year, I got my boy Kenny Atkinson. Even though he won last year, if the Cavs are the 1 seed, he has a great chance to win. So
Kenny A.
That boy a great coach.
That Belgian. No, that's good. So Wemby is going to be my MVP. I did have Anthony Edwards. He is now hurt, and he's going to be out for a couple of weeks. So I don't know, because like that means for the next I'd say 70 games left in the season, he's got to play all freaking 70 because he's missed so many, and you have to get to 65 to qualify. So I don't see that happening. You can get to the later part of the season, have a good spot, and realize hey, I don't have to play Edwards out there. I'm planning for the playoffs. So I'll put Wemby there. We're gonna skip over DPOY because it's of course Wemby. It's not even close. This the year, I'm gonna keep it at Cooper. Like I said, I love VJ now, so I would put him there if Maxey and Quentin Grimes weren't bowling out, and then Embiid was getting his casual 25 when he's in there. So he's in a great spot in terms of development because he can speak with a lot of people and also get his shots up. But Cooper's in a situation where he's gonna slowly work his way into the number 1 option. I feel like Anthony Davis is still their number 1 right now.
Oh, you think he's getting more shots than AD? And what about when Kyrie come back?
But see, the thing is, AD, right? As much as we love AD, and I'm gonna knock on wood. I have wood right here. AD's gonna miss time. AD's gonna miss a lot of time this season.
He hasn't in the last 2 years missed any time. Believe it or not.
He's missed last year. He's missed
they call him
last year.
He, over the last couple years, has been incredibly healthy for all the memes and shit that people give him.
No,
he played.
To me, I feel you're in a situation.
Oh no, you're right. Last year he did. So I'm thinking about the year before last. Sorry, he played 76 on his last year for the Lakers. My fault. Yeah. My fault.
He missed some time, so it's I feel like he's gonna miss you can probably account for him missing a little bit of time. Clarkson, I will keep Clarkson. As bad as he's playing, it's week 1 in New York. He's probably having the time of his life, and who can blame him?
He was in Salt Lake City for half
when you go to Salt Lake City, and then you're in in Salt Lake City, he didn't have any tattoos. He didn't have any juice. He's in New York with all his tattoos, all his juice, all his money, bro. He's having the time. I know that for a fact. I'm going to keep Andrew Nembhard as my most improved. Naismith is looking really good and can take that spot from Nembhard, if I'm being honest, because like you said, Halliburton's not going to be there. So definitely something to look out for. And then I'm going to keep my coach of the year as Ime Udoka, the Rockets coach. I feel like once they mesh well, Şengün, not going to lie, looked a lot better in that game against OKC than I thought he would. Şengün's right now playing great, and it's great. It's great for him because he has a team around him where it's he kind of has a similar role as Jokic. Obviously he's not asked to do a whole lot of facilitating, but you can bring the ball up, you can facilitate when you need to, and you can command double teams a lot more than like what he used to, which is great because now you have somebody like KD, you have people like Amen who can try to shoot a three. Van Vliet, has Van Vliet played this year?
He's out this year. Out
He's
this year.
out
All
this
season.
year. See, that would be if they would have had Van Vliet, that would have been another great 3-point shooter. So like, I feel like he's in a good spot, and Emeka Udoka is gonna manage that team really well.
I think so. We can do all NBA real quick just for the
Yeah,
purpose
we're
of
fully
we'll have
confident.
it on internet file and we can run back to it. Um, we'll do this one quickly. We all know these guys. We all love these guys. So these ones they don't even really need crazy explanation. For all NBA first team, I got Shai, Luca, Giannis, Jokic, Wemby. Easy money. That's five of the best guys in the league. Second team, I got Ant, KD, AD, Donovan Mitchell, Paolo Banchero. Third team, I got Kate Cunningham, Karl Anthony Towns, Evan Mobley, Stephen Curry, and Jalen Brunson. And just as a quick side thing, the All NBA teams are now positionless. So it's just five best guys for each team.
Yeah.
My first team, I have the exact same as Gabriel. I have Shai, I have Luca, I have Giannis, I have Victor, and I have Jokic. I think those five guys are pretty undebatably the best five players in the NBA right now. So as long as all of them stay healthy, I see every single one of them making it. Second team, I have Cade Cunningham, Anthony Edwards, Kevin Durant, Paolo Banchero, and Anthony Davis. And then third team, I have Trae Young, Donovan Mitchell, Cat, Evan Mobley, and Şengün.
Okay.
So
So my first team, almost the exact same. Just flip Donovan Mitchell with Luca. I'm still a Donovan Mitchell first team guy. Let's go. Um,
he was first team last year.
huh?
He was first team last year, so he could easily get it again.
Yeah. No, I mean like I love Donovan Mitchell. I wish I could say we, but you know, somebody here has the next.
Yeah.
We're not gonna say it though. We're not gonna talk about it. Number
Yeah.
4, All NBA second team. I'm gonna put Luca there with Brunson. I'm gonna put KD. I'm going to put who is it? Freaking Ant Edwards, and then I'll probably move Steph in there as well. Just because like I freaking have the same exact list as last week, and I had Braun in here last week, so now I kind of have to do some like rethinking. And then third team, I'm going to put AD, Zion. I still have Bam Adebayo in there. I'm gonna put Jalen Brown in there. I feel like he's gonna be a dog this year, even though you know he has a scandal of his hair going around. Have you guys seen that? Have you guys seen that?
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's amazing, bro. And then I'll put Şengün in there as well in third team. But like, bro, Jalen Brown, there's no coming back from that, bro.
That's
Nothing
You-
on the court.
Do you think he actually has a fake
Bro,
hairline?
see, the thing is, I can't even like question it because there's nothing, and I mean nothing, in or on an NBA court dirty enough to make a huge black mark on a jersey. That's their fake hair.
Hey,
when you
Jalen
select-
Brown, his hairline's pretty elite, man. It might be a
It
little
is,
bit too elite.
but also, you know, he has a
might
lot
be.
of money. He can get that sprayed on every other day. You never know, man. You never know.
Dude, I saw this guy at work that had the most wild spray on hair I've ever seen in my whole life. I wanted to take a picture and send it to people so bad, bro.
Hey, smile,
No,
buddy.
not gonna lie. Like,
His shit was looking like they literally was like I don't know, it was spray on like if you're getting spray on hair, like make your hairline look right.
so
No.
like, you know how
This
like,
brother's hair looked like the tip of a goddamn rocket ship that a little 10-year-old would draw. You know what I'm talking about? A little cone. It's like a little cone up here. I was like, bro.
Bro, you know how like women can like catfish men and like do makeup and stuff like that and like make themselves look way better. Like, what if like a woman just wakes up in the middle of the night and like she goes to sleep with a dude and realizes half of his lineup is on her pillow? I would not, bruh. Like, you did not look like this. You did not look like this last night, bro.
Nightmare.
But yeah, no,
So,
yeah.
go ahead. My bad.
No,
Finish up.
that's my all NBA teams. Yeah.
Okay, so we got our predictions. We'll check in on those. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Mid-season, end of season. I don't know. We'll figure it
I
out. We'll
love
check
the,
it.
love the Zion pick. Honestly, I probably would have had Zion in my team if I could see him playing
Oh,
65.
did you see
Playing great.
Zion dunk on Wemby?
I did. He also
Yeah,
got
and then he got blocked by. Yeah, I was
I mean,
gonna
like,
say.
you're gonna get blocked by Wemby. He has 5
Hey,
blocks a game.
respect
You're gonna
him.
get blocked by
He
Wemby.
would, like miss, he'd get blocked, he'd get it back
Yeah.
and go right back.
All right. Hey, if you dunk on Wemby once, he probably was feeling like Jesus for the rest of that basketball
Bro, see,
game.
the
So
thing
like,
is, Wemby
He's
gets,
also smaller than
Wemby gets
so.
5 blocks a game. You expect that. Wemby doesn't get dunked on. It was
random question. Me and Dom
Yeah.
were talking about this the other day. Jerry, how tall do you think Nikola Vucevic is? Just quick answer. How tall do you think he is?
Vucevic, probably 7 foot.
Dude, me too. That's what
Vucevic? Isn't he? What is he? Was it 6'10", right?
I
6'9", yeah, 6'9".
What?
6'9".
Whoa.
And he'd be averaging like 11 rebounds, and
And
he's
he
6'9".
and he
When I-
doesn't have like he's not known for his jumping ability, bro. That's great. Wow, I did not
Right.
know that. Vucevic?
Yeah, that was just a random thought I just had.
Man, 6'9".
6'9" is crazy.
6'9", and the other perspective of that. So like Wemby's listed at what 7'5". People believe he's actually like 7'7". Think about Wemby. If he's actually 7'7", is 10 inches taller than Vooch. He is almost a whole foot taller than Vooch, bro. And Vooch still with his body can average like 11 rebounds.
Vooch is a consistent double machine, bro.
Bro, one of the best double guys in the league.
Yeah.
I was gonna say he's averaged 10 rebounds damn near every
Yeah.
season.
So the
Great.
next thing we will go through, I think it's starting to become tradition, which I like it. I like running through the NFL games.
Yeah,
You know,
I
just a
like
little
doing
quick
the
run
games
through.
better because we can like kind of touch on everything.
Yeah. So first game here that Google is showing me. So we had Vikings Chargers. Justin Herbert played great. Kamani Vidal played great. Carson Wentz, see you for the
RIP
year, buddy.
Carson. Yeah, no, they're gonna.
Sorry about that one.
Yeah.
The Vikings are like, I feel bad for the Vikings, man. Like, I don't know. I kind of expected the Vikings to be better this year, but at the same time, it's like not really their fault. Like, I don't know. It's just a weird, like, shitstorm
I
year
feel
for the
like
Vikings so far.
Sam Darnold masks a whole lot of what is going wrong this year and like what could have went wrong last year. Sam Darnold's a pretty good quarterback, and that's what you need when you're the Vikings. You don't need a great quarterback. You need a pretty good quarterback. They just don't have one that's healthy right now.
Dom, what you looking at over there, man?
What am I over here?
Yeah.
I was looking at Vucevic because I was curious. Rebounds. He's averaged 10 plus rebounds every single season since 2018-19, and then before that he had 9, 10, 9, 10, 11, 11. So like
10 for his career.
he only hasn't averaged 10 plus rebounds in a season 3 times, and he's been in the league for what, like 12, 13 years. So
That's wild, actually. That's wild.
Yeah.
That's oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. You were just so dialed, and I was like, what you looking at, bro? The Chargers, they played great as well. The biggest thing I think from that game, like I said, I just take away, like, Chargers dropped 37. That was great. Vikings defense has not been looking nearly as good as it did last year. Brian Flores, great defensive coordinator, but I don't know what's going on in Minnesota. Dolphins, Falcons. The Falcons might be the most bipolar team in the league.
Weirdest team ever, bro.
They're literally the most bipolar team in the league, and Tua.
They made me look.
Tua was not Turnabulova. He was Tua throwed a touchdown this weekend. Tua was going crazy. Tua threw 4 touchdowns. Waddle had 100 yards in that game as well. The Dolphins locked up Bijan. That game, you know what's funny? I don't know if you guys saw anything like. I didn't see any Dolphins hate or any Dolphins love after that game. Like, everybody was just like, oh, the Dolphins did good. Don't care.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like
that's what it felt
just
like.
Against the Falcons are people or the team people don't really care about. People don't respect. The Dolphins were supposed to be somebody that was supposed to be a threat this year, and I'm not even saying that as a joke. Like legit, like they're just not. They just weren't on anybody's radar this season. So it's like the Dolphins were supposed to be a lot better than what they have been, and they just looked at this past weekend.
The
And
Falcons
then
didn't have. They also didn't have any of their top receivers. Well, I know that. I think Darnell Mooney and Drake London were both out, and Bijan got.
I think you're right. Yeah,
Yeah.
Bijan had 9 carries for 25 yards. They were in a negative game script like all
Make it easy
game, so
for 'em.
Bijan didn't
Yeah.
even really get to run the ball. Bears, Ravens. I'm actually seeing this right now. Didn't even know Rome Odunze went for 100 yards. Shout out Rome Odunze. He had 7 catches for 114 yards. Derrick Henry had 2 touchdowns. That was a 30-16 victory for the Ravens. That was a really weird
Hey,
game. I did not expect that to happen. Hey, Snoop Huntley
Tyler
was
Huntley,
balling.
he should have never left Baltimore, man.
Bro, the Ravens just kept their season alive with that win.
They
Yeah.
did. Now Lamar's little pussy ass might actually come back instead of sitting
Nah,
out 3 more
it's-
weeks because they won a football game.
It's gonna be bad. We officially have the 2 worst situations in the division now because Cincy can get their stuff together, and the Ravens are gonna look like they're gonna get their stuff together, and we're just high and dry.
And the Steelers' schedule coming up is so
Yeah, no,
hard. We'll
like
get
I
there.
said earlier in the season, like it might have been episode 1 or 2. The beginning of the season where we're supposed to get our hopes up. We're supposed to stack up wins right now because the middle of the season and even later on in the season it's gonna be tough. And it's gonna be like cold and like we love the cold, we love the scrappiness. I don't want to fight for wins later on in the season. Like I don't want to be scared that we're not gonna be 500.
The baseline. You just said the Steelers line. You said I don't want to be scared we're not going to be 500.
I've accepted the fact that we will always be in medium purgatory. Like we're always gonna be just below the teams that have like Super Bowl contentions. We're never gonna be in that bottom tier where we're gonna have a top 5 pick, and it's making me mad.
I'd rather be in medium purgatory than be poop. But I understand what you mean because I got these guys on my chest. So that's why I said that. Next game after you brought up the Bengals. Bengals lost to the Jets. How do you lose to New York Jets, fam? They gave up 23 points in the 4th quarter to the New York Football Jets, led by Justin Fields with like the worst QBR in the league. I'm an OSU guy, so I love Justin Fields on a personal level, but damn, he's ass.
Cincinnati Bengals, what happened?
What happened? How do you lose to the New York Jets? I'm sorry.
See, the thing is,
That's so true, though.
I seen that line, and out of all the things I've seen, I thought that was a for sure lock. 6.5 shouldn't have been a problem for people going up against Justin Fields and Aaron Glenn, but for some reason they want to let Breece Hall throw a touchdown.
That was the next guy I was going to bring up. Breece Hall had 0 touchdowns going into the week. Now, poof, all of a sudden he's got 3.
But hey, I mean, like, he started for my fantasy team last week, so I love it. It's just like, it's so stupid you lose to a Breece Hall double pump touchdown.
He threw a touchdown, too, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He ran for 2, threw a touchdown. He had 3.
He had nowhere else to go, though. Like, if you've seen his face, he just looked at the receiver real quick and just chucked it and then ran out of the way of the freaking defender that was coming at his head. So it's like...
The Browns quarterback like Breece Hall.
Man, he might be better. He might be better.
Give him a call.
QBR better.
Give him a call.
Next game, we got Bills 45 to the Panthers 9.
Yeah.
49. James Cook ran all over them boys. James Cook on my fantasy team. Shout out James Cook.
Josh Allen had like a season low in passing attempts, I think. He only had...
Yeah, he did well because James Cook, bro.
And what's so crazy about that is James Cook didn't even play 50%.
He did it through the 3rd quarter with 5 minutes left, bro. James Cook has...
snaps. Like, that's
Nope,
crazy.
he didn't play. I was watching it because he was on my team. 3rd quarter, 5 minutes left is when he stopped playing. He had 19 carries for 216 yards and 2 touchdowns. He could have easily went for 300 yards. He was getting 70 yards every quarter consistently.
10 a carry. In the NFL, where people struggle to average 4, he averaged 10.
Yes.
Here's what Panthers too. They need Bryce Young back because he was making that team.
And Dalton Red Rifle was bad.
Red Rifle's gonna do something, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
No.
He ain't do
Poop.
I think that
nothing,
like
nothing.
even when Bryce isn't putting up crazy stats, I think it shows his value to the team when he goes down and then they lose by 40 points, and they've been in pretty much every other game this year. So that's
I
all
mean,
I'll
I
say.
was watching though. Andy Dalton was having no. I mean, he did have some bad throws too, but he had no time the whole game. Let me count how many different players had at least half a sack that game.
I was
One,
gonna
two,
say, it's always
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 different Bills had at least half a sack that game.
in the
Like
Bills,
you have no time to do anything at all.
Yeah.
and there's
So
defense. Like
like, oh my God, so many guys got a sack. Literally, name a dude on the Bills defense. They got a sack.
Bills gonna
In the Bills, that was the other thing. Their last game was 2 weeks ago, right? And then they had that bye week, and then this week was just a comeback week for them. They got their cupcake matchup, beat the crap out of the Panthers. They're probably back. Niners Texans. I actually watched this game for some reason. Because I was in Columbus with the buddy who's a Texans fan. The one thing I'll say about this game, it was so funny. I literally was just laughing with him because the Texans' offense has been so out of sync this year. We've talked about it a million times. And then all of a sudden, there's no Nico Collins, no Christian Kirk, and they were hooping for no like the third stringers and fourth string receivers were out there hooping. CJ Stroud threw for 320 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. We were talking about the Niners. I know they're injured, but the Niners are still a good defense. Even like when Warner's not there, they've still been doing a good job. So shout out the Texans, like third and fourth string receivers for going out there and hooping. Texans won that one 26-15. What's the next game we got
Also, Nick
here?
Chubb had a solid game.
Browns Patriots. Browns
my
Patriots.
scared.
Hey, meet Drake May.
Meet Drake May. Drake May is disgusting. But Browns, so we talked about this, but I think it's mind-boggling still. Like Miles being the first player to have 5 sacks in a game and lose the game by more than 3 points, and we lost by 19. Come on,
Yep.
bro. Come on,
you
bro.
just you see the money well spent in an organization who can't put anything
Dude,
around him. The money's well
I
spent.
talked about
He
this.
made his money
I've
for a
actually
reason.
talked about this with Dom a lot this week. Like when Miles Garrett was requesting a trade, like at first I was very upset by it, obviously, because I love Miles Garrett. And then after a few weeks passed, I was like, you know what? If we give him all this money, he's not going to help us win a Super Bowl right now. And he probably won't help us win a Super Bowl in the next couple years. He's getting to the point where I think now he's approaching, he might be 29 years old this year if he's not already. And he's at the point where it's like his trade value is only going to go down from now, pretty much. This year was like the year where, okay, a guy's almost 30. You could trade him for infinite bag if you want to. And like, yeah, the Browns would have a cycle where we're rinse and repeating, kind of like in rebuild mode. But having like 3 first-round picks would be a damn good start to a rebuild mode.
Probably.
And I now
Yeah,
I was damn near gonna say 4 at first,
You get
but I'm not even.
nah.
I'm not gonna go there.
Realistically,
But
the way Miles can be used in a defense, you could get 4, or
like
a
he is
player, a
so
solid player, and
disgusting,
2
bro.
first rounders. Like the thing about the Cowboys, the Cowboys had no leverage. They didn't have a lot of leverage trying to trade away Micah. The
Yeah, I
Cleveland
agree.
Browns had all the leverage in the world to trade away Miles Garrett when you had a chance, but now you can't because you have
Like
nothing
I
else
just
on the field.
knew, I just had a feeling after the trade rumors that this is gonna be what was gonna happen because like I love Miles Garrett, man. That guy is so damn good at football, but our offense is just there's problems everywhere. Our defense, our secondary sucks. Like there's just way too many issues to I feel like we should have used him as a resource. And I would have been so sad if he got traded still, but I would have completely understood it. And that game just showed why. Also, Dylan Gabriel, I said I was surprised. When we filmed the original episode, I said I was surprised I didn't see somebody post a highlight reel of Dylan Gabriel highlights with the
Yeah.
I saw him this game. I saw him on Instagram this game.
Yeah.
I legitimately did. I looked at my reels and I saw it. He was throwing. He's awful, man. Get 12 in there.
That intentional rounding, that when I seen that, I'm like, okay, you know what? He didn't have a lot of time. He tried to debate it, like it was something like, bro, you're so in the wrong. I get it if you were like, okay, whatever, I'm shocked that people are trying to come after me and I just got to get rid of the ball. You can't argue something that you did to give up 2 points. Something stupid.
Those guys make my blood boil.
Yeah.
Giants Eagles. Giants Eagles. Rest up, Cam Scattaboo, man. That's
Damn.
honestly sad. I feel like
Horrible.
I feel like any NFL fan is sad about that. Like,
I
For
was
sure.
going up against Cam Scattaboo and I won by 6 points this week, so I'm not. I
I
feel
was
for you,
also
Cam.
going up
The one
against
thing
Cam
though, I
Scattaboo.
don't know if you guys seen it. The security guard Dom, not our Dom,
Yeah,
the
Big
big Dom
Dom.
for the Eagles. He sent him, I think, like flowers and chili and Philly pizza.
Cheesesteaks and
Yeah,
pizza.
cheesesteak and pizza. Yeah, which I'm like, not gonna lie, like you're a security guard for the other team. You don't have to do that. So like, big ups to Dom, bro.
Thanks, bro.
Big Dom,
Yeah,
bro.
Big Dom. Much
Appreciate
love,
you,
man.
gang.
Talking about
Buccaneers Saints. I don't even know if I need to talk about Buccaneers Saints. That
only thing.
ew.
Tyler Shue, he's in now.
Tyler Shue.
It won't make
Okay,
a
yeah, I
difference,
guess
bro.
Tyler Shue is starting next week. Everybody, woo!
They're gonna rinse and
Tyler
repeat.
Shue.
Tyler Shue's the new Spencer Rattler. He's gonna be out in a year and a half. It's fine.
I put during that game, Jeremiah. I'm so sick. I had Kamara, 25 receiving yards. Guess how many he had?
24.
24.
Dang, bro. He doesn't get a lot of the touches anymore, and now he's like I think questionable or something like that for this.
He doesn't. I took that line from somebody else. I'm not
Yeah.
going to name names, but he might be watching. He knows who he is. We have beef. You got Colts, Tennessee Titans, Jonathan Taylor. Again, we've talked about it multiple times. That guy's from a different planet. He's not from Earth. I think right now there's 3 guys in American sports that were made in a lab or not from Earth, and it's Victor Wembanyama, Shohei Ohtani, and Jonathan Taylor. Those dudes are not from Earth. Jonathan Taylor, 12 carries for 153 yards, 2 touchdowns on the ground, and then another one through the air, which gave him another hat trick.
Can you get
That guy. So what's that? Is that 4 hat tricks this
that's
year now
3.
already?
He
Is
has
that
3.
4?
But
That's 3.
he's on
Yeah,
the
it is
way.
3.
So like the all time touchdown leader outside of quarterbacks, of course, is Daniel
LT.
Tomlinson with 31.
Oh,
John
total.
Jonathan, yeah,
Total. Yeah,
total.
because he's got a
Receiving
couple
and
receptions,
rushing.
I think.
31 touchdowns total. Jonathan Taylor has 15.
I think he
And
has 14.
no, he has 15.
Maybe.
He had 12 going into that game. He had 3 in that game. But like whether he has 14 or 15, like
Yeah.
he also has an extra game that Ladanian didn't have. Ladanian didn't did 16. Jonathan
Right.
Taylor has 17, and the way it's looking, he's going to use all of that 17.
And so when AP won MVP as running back, I'm not even trying to disrespect. He rushed for 2,071 yards and he had 13 total touchdowns, is what I looked at the other day. Bro, Jonathan Taylor's on pace to absolutely shatter those. Like, Jonathan Taylor already has, I think it said 1086 total yards when I looked at it last and 14 total touchdowns. And that was through 8 weeks. So yeah, if you double those up, that would be 2,200, 28 touchdowns, and then you get an extra game. So he's probably on pace for what would that be, like 23 something, and then about 30 touchdowns. That's absurd. If he stays on pace, he should definitely be the MVP of the NFL. The Colts are sitting at 7-1. Daniel Jones doing a great job, but Jonathan Taylor, different planet.
Danny 2025, bro. Crazy.
You said what?
Danny Dimes, baby.
Now,
Danny Dimes.
can I get you guys on board with Jonathan Taylor being the best running back now?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Sure.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can, Jerry.
Jonathan Taylor.
The first few weeks, it felt like maybe it could still be CMC, but CMC taking a back seat.
Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor, current crown best running back in the league.
Quite
100%,
good.
without a doubt. Cowboys, Broncos. That game was so unentertaining. I did not like watching that game. Even though
Cowboys-
Troy Franklin was eating, though. Yeah, Cowboys got blown
Oh.
out. Troy Franklin was hooping. He
Tutty.
had 6 for 89, 2 touchdowns. J.K. Dobbins over 100 yards on the ground. Javante had 2 touchdowns as well, but he was averaging 3.2 yards a carry. But hey, fantasy points for me, so don't care.
Listen, it would have been fantasy points for me if Cortland Sutton could catch the ball. But didn't Harvey go off too, or was that last game?
Harvey, bro, no, Harvey did eat.
Yeah,
Harvey, I
Harvey
think, had
went
3 touchdowns.
crazy. Yeah,
Dang.
yeah.
Harvey was
And he
eating.
didn't have a lot of
So
touchdowns
Har-
either.
Cookies fantasy
so
every
he was barely touching the ball. So Harvey had 8 total touches, 3 of them were touchdowns, and he had on the ground he had 7 for 46, two
I didn't even
touchdowns. He
Yeah,
had 1 catch and it was for a
but
touchdown,
the
five
thing is,
yards. Yeah,
like,
I
you don't
thank you,
hear about
Jerry,
it
for that
because,
reminder.
like, it's R.J. Harvey. It's a backup running back. You don't hear about it.
Bro, next year RJ Harvey's gonna be a freaking problem though. RJ Harvey is cold. Next year they're gonna give if JK's still around, I think there'll be more of a split.
J.K.
It's just
should
hard
still
when
be around, bro. JK's
JK's doing so
amazing.
well.
He's
He's doing
amazing for
so
that
well.
offense. I was J.
He's on
No
a
cap.
1 year right
J.K.
now.
really, and like I get they had Najee and like the thought process was okay. J.K. is not going to get enough touches. J.K. was really good for the Chargers
Bro,
last
screw Najee. O'Marion and JK would be a nice duo right
year. Would
now
have been
too when they're
nice.
healthy.
Yeah. So
If he was healthy. This game, I'll bring it up, man. Y'all could talk about this one. You already know where I'm going. We had the Steelers pulling up, looking like yield signs, or what a school bus,
I'm sick
bumblebee,
of
whatever you
y'all,
want to call
bro.
it.
The jerseys
week.
wasn't that.
Now those jerseys are not cold. Those are not cold. Those are not cold, bro. I like the classic ones though, low key, that people said weren't cold. Is that the classic one? Is that the actual
He
classic
got
one?
it. Yeah.
No, this is the one that they just wore.
Yeah.
When did you get that, dog?
That's
Patrick
actually
Queen
fire. That's actually
When
fire.
did you get that?
just this week.
Bro, is that an authentic one or is it a little sweatshop?
No, I got one
Little
for the.
sweatshop thing?
It looks good though.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it looks good. It looks really
Did you
good.
get it from our guy? Did you get it from our guy?
Can't be buying
No.
jerseys all the time, man. I got the
No.
authentic. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm surprised you never sent me that picture.
Long story
So
short.
we had
Long story short.
y'all watch that game, man. Take over.
Our
Take
most
over. I ain't watched
expensive defense in the league is robbing us dry, bro. That's all I have to say.
that.
yeah,
He said they're robbing us
They're
dry.
robbing us dry,
I
bro.
think I've said this a couple times. If I were told at the beginning of the season, hey, it's going to be your defense is why you're not going to be winning games, I would have laughed because it's just they have so many big names on that defense and they're just getting pummeled by anybody. They're getting ran through, they're getting thrown all over the place. The defensive schemes just aren't there, man. Terrell Austin, I don't like him, haven't liked him for a while. But I also blame Mike Tomlin too because he's involved with a lot of the defensive scheming. So they need to figure something out. And I've been one of the people that have been like, all right, I don't want to fire Mike Tomlin. I like Mike Tomlin. He's a good coach. But it gets to a certain point, man, where every single year you're just scraping by getting to 500. You know, it's starting to just get old. I mean, how many times can you do it? It's every year, and you don't really see much improvement in like those areas. It's like the way we drafted well this year. A lot of good rookies that are showing up. We picked up some big names, Jalen Ramsey, all these guys, and we're falling off already. So defensive scheming, something because it's embarrassing. Every team is just pummeling. I think we're the 30th ranked defense and we're the highest paid. So there you go.
I can get the stats.
I'm not even trying to give you the "I told you so," but your facial reactions talking about the Steelers 3 weeks ago, and you're like, "Bro, we could be for real." I said, "I'm gonna give it a couple more weeks because I know what the Steelers do."
I don't even so much of like talent as it is play calling.
No,
like
it's not talent at all. It's strictly
What's
it's
crazy-
got to be strictly play calling because when you look on paper, right? Like you look on paper, we should have a decent secondary, but our pass rush should be carrying us to the fact that like we should be getting a lot of turnovers. Like I was saying to you guys earlier, We have 6 turnovers in what 7 games. That's not gonna help. I have the stats pulled up right now. Guess how much total yards we're giving up?
Per
Oh,
game?
300 at least.
350.
350.
350.
Yeah, add another 56 to that. We're giving up 400. We're giving up 406 yards a game, which is 30th, right? Which is 30th. Guess how many passes?
He said that! I wanted to go the whole episode. We were almost at the whole episode.
Okay, no. So we're doing that. We're giving up. That's 30th. We're third worst in the league, right? How many pass yards do we think we're giving up out of the 400?
330.
Nah, it's not that bad. It's 273, but it still ranks dead last in the league.
That's over
Dead
100.
last.
Like, dude, that's
Dead
crazy.
last in the league. And of course,
That's 130 per game underground on your melon.
that
No,
gets
it's
that.
crazy. We only lost by like 10. Like, the offense is doing their job. Like, if our defense can put, like, stop a toddler's football team from getting through, like,
You want to know
do
something?
Stop.
You want to know something? We're a top 11 offense in points.
Dude, the offense has been doing more than what we.
And I will say, there's another thing. That,
Top 11 is just like where y'all should be.
There's one thing.
That's not even like overachieving. That's just like where y'all should be.
Roman Wilson.
Yeah.
Your quarterback is Aaron Rodgers.
40 years old.
There's one thing I do disagree with.
We're not. I'm just saying something is top 11 is
That's,
like.
Dude, that's good. There's 32 teams in the NFL.
Are you hating on that, bro?
No, I'm just saying that's not anything to brag about. Be like, our offense is cold. That's like where y'all should be at.
No, it should. That's where our defense should be at, bro.
Yes.
You thought the Steelers were going to be 12 offense.
Yes, top 12 is not that crazy.
Gabe, you did not, bro. You did not, bro.
Bro.
You did not. None of us thought they were going to be a top 12 offense.
Well, we're acting like top 12 is elite. When is top 12 elite?
That means there's 20 teams in the league who aren't as good as you throwing or running the football.
In the NFL, how many playoff teams are there?
Okay. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you 2 questions, right?
14.
Do you
so if you got 14, is that elite?
Aaron Rodgers,
no.
Going into this season, did you think Aaron Rodgers was going to be a top 15 quarterback? Yes or no?
Mids,
no.
I don't know.
Yeah,
he's still kind of mids. This is why I'm saying I expect that this is what they're supposed to do. He's like mids, but top 12 is mids.
Okay, whatever.
That's not even that great.
Let me get to my last point. Right? The thing I don't like about Mike Tomlin. Is Mike Tomlin has this mindset to where the defense is going to make everything work. So the 4th and 3s and the 4th and 2s that we get to, we can just punt because, our defense is going to carry us. Aaron Rodgers is visibly frustrated when he has to walk off the field on a 4th and 3. And I am too a little bit. Because it's like, you're down a touchdown. It's the 3rd quarter. You're at midfield. Why not just draw up a great play for 3 yards, keep your drive going, and then get momentum? And then if the defense is so good, have them stop them. Like, it doesn't make any sense. They just walk off the field.
Stop. Can you get one stop? We're in this game still. Just couldn't do it.
Yeah, so.
And also, there's one NFL game. I'm literally not even going to touch up on it just because Chiefs hate watch. Screw the Chiefs. Don't care. They played the Commanders with the 3rd stringers in there.
And Mahomes
they had a dominant performance.
Yeah, Mahomes,
bro,
coughing the rock up. I'm just kidding. No, it was. I'm not gonna I'll just make that quick, but because we knew how that was gonna go. That was literally the announcers when that game started. You know what the announcer said? Everybody's running out of the tunnels, and he goes, "There's been a lot of blowouts this weekend, and we expect nothing less from this game. Kansas City Chiefs versus the Washington Commanders." And then they were right. That's what happened. So 28-7 Chiefs. Travis Kelce had a vintage game for no reason. Rashee Rice scored another touchdown. The Chiefs are back, which all lead into this next thing. It's still World Series time, everybody. we love our NFL, we love our NBA, but it's World Series time. I know y'all haven't been watching it as much as I have. I've been tuning in. I've been tuning in a decent amount. So I'll give a quick update too. As of right now, the series is 2-2. Dodgers Blue Jays. The game is actually going on right now for Game 5 in Los Angeles. Next game is going to go back to Toronto. The current score is 3-1 Blue Jays
Oh,
right
Really?
now in Los Angeles.
wow.
And it's at the fourth inning just ended.
Yeah.
Right now, taking a quick look at the box score, Davis Schneider hit a
Wow.
spanky.
Yeah.
Davis Schneider of the Blue Jays. And then we got Vlad. Vlad hit a home run, solo home run. He also had a walk. Ernie Clement, former Guardian, he brought in a ribby. He's been kind of
Hey,
clutch
their
for them.
pitcher, the Blue Jays pitcher, 8 strikeouts already.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, that's Trey Savage. I literally was about to say, Trey Savage has played less than 10. He's played less than 10 games in his MLB career so
What?
far. He's a rookie. Yep.
What?
And he's got 2 hits, 1 earned run, 8 strikeouts, no walks through
Through
4.
4
So
innings.
he is dominating Dodgers side of things right now. The only dudes with hits, Teoscar Hernandez has a hit. Oh, double Hernandez. Guess who hit a homer? Kike Hernandez. He hit a homer.
Solo shot.
Yeah, solo shot. And then Blake Snell right now, he's kind of getting shelled a little bit. He's given up 5 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks. He does have 6 strikeouts, but through 4 innings in the World Series, you don't want to give up 5 hits already right there. The one thing I was going to say overall, so Blue Jays, Dodgers, game 1, that was absolute cinema. I loved watching the Blue Jays beat the Dodgers' ass. That was beautiful. Mwah. Mwah. Game 2, Dodgers came back, won that one. Game 3, I think, why am I blanking right now? Dodgers also won
Dodgers
Game 3.
won that. That was the game that
That
went
was
to
the
like
18
innings.
inning. That was the 18 inning. That was what I want to talk about.
Freddie
So
Freeman.
I could not stay up at all for that
No.
whatsoever. So I rewatched.
The game went to like 3 a.m.
Yeah, it was. That's also so the record. I had to look it up just to make sure. By the way, the longest game in World Series history in terms of duration, it was 7 hours 20 minutes, and it was a Red Sox. I think it was Red Sox Dodgers in the past. It was in 2018. And then this year, obviously, same thing. They both were 18 innings, though. They both went the same amount of innings, but this game with the pitch clock, it was 6 hours and 20 minutes as opposed to like the 7 hours and 20 minutes that it was before. One random fact, Max Muncy, I think was a part of both of those games. I don't know if he was still a Dodger in 2018, but I feel like he was. This is a random thought right now. Been a part of... If he was in 2018, that means he's been a part of 2 18-inning World Series games. That is like the best. Imagine that's your grandpa, and he's like, back in my day, I played 7 hours of baseball in the World Series twice. So then the 18-inning game, when I watched the highlights, bro, they almost, like, there was like 5 almost walk-offs before the 18th. Like, they kept hitting deep center fly balls. I think Freddie hit like 2 himself. Then there was like, every clip I saw from the highlights when I was watching it after the 9th was like, and deep out to center field, out goes Varsho, and then you grab it, and it's right at the wall. It happened so many times. So that was, if I was watching that live, that probably would have been electric to be like, oh, he's got it. Yeah. That game was crazy. Shohei, let me find his numbers from that game because
He got on base.
Shohei was crazy. He had like 3 home runs, didn't he?
That's why I wanted to find the exact number.
I got you right here. You ready?
Yeah.
So
yeah, go ahead.
He had 4 total at bats, right? Because they don't count walks. He was walked once.
Yeah, right.
He had 4 total at bats. He had 4 hits. 2 of those were home runs, and then he had an additional run. And then let me see. So that
how many homers?
Huh?
How many homers?
He
I think he hit 2
home runs. So he had 4 hits. 2 home runs, 3 runs total, 3 RBIs, and I don't really look at this stat a whole lot, but it's insane to think he had 12 total bases. when you think
OD.
about it, like
Yeah.
that's all the way around. It's hard to get all the way around the freaking bases. I'm saying this not watching a whole lot of baseball, but it's hard to score in baseball
Right,
essentially. The second best in the game, I think, was like 7, if I'm not
right.
mistaken.
And then he also next day, that was game 4. So right now we're currently on game 5. I already gave the update for that. But game 4, Shohei, he didn't get any hits. He got Shane Bieber struck him out, I think,
Bieber,
twice. That was wild to see. It's weird to see Shane
He
Bieber
also
in
was
the World
pitching
Series right
too.
now. It makes me sad.
it's
No,
good.
Shohei,
that's what I was gonna say though. The Dodgers losing that game was not his fault at all. So he gave up 1 2-run shot to Alejandro Kirk, which Alejandro Kirk has been dogging shit this World
Good
Series.
for
He's been going crazy. He's been going so crazy. He gave up 1 2-run shot, and then the ending score. I want to make sure, but I think it was 6-1 Blue Jays, and it was like okay, it was 6-2, 6-2 Blue Jays. Shohei only gave up 2 of those. He pitched a really, really good game. He had one streak through like the middle of the game where he struck out. I think it was 5 consecutive batters, like at the peak of like when you have to lock down because you're down 2-1, and his hitters just never made up for him. They never made up for him at the end of that game. They lost 6-2. And then now, the one thing I was going to say about this series, it just screams to me like this series is going to go 7 games, which is
yeah,
something I did not think was going to happen at all.
I
At
agree.
all. I thought Dodgers in
Bro,
5,
I don't
maybe.
think anybody. I think everybody in like mainstream sports, like I don't think anybody had faith in the Blue Jays winning this at all.
I
no,
thought the series was gonna be how do the Blue Jays obviously limit the Dodgers, and it's actually been so far. So I know the Dodgers had the streak where they won game 2, they won game 3, but how like the games have felt and the hitting streaks have felt from what I've seen is it's been the Blue Jays actually setting the tone first, and then how do the Dodgers respond to that? Which is something I totally did not expect. I mean, even just speaks to what I just. Davis Schneider hit a home run today. Like everybody is cooking on the Blue Jays right now. Ernie
bro,
Clement's playing
bro,
well. Andres is getting hits. Varsho's getting hits. Vlad's doing his job. Like
I
everybody.
think like 400. Like I'm not
Vlad
even
is
kidding.
going so dumb.
I think he's
Kirk
that
is going so
Crazy.
dumb.
crazy.
And the Blue Jays have such a pitching disadvantage.
Yeah.
Like seriously, such if we're really talking about strength of your team, strength of your bullpen, like whole pitching staff, the Dodgers pitching staff is way better. And right now, you got Trey Savage stepping up. Shane Bieber stepped up last game. The bullpen during that
Yeah,
18th
I was
inning
gonna say,
game, like the Dodgers definitely have a deeper bullpen than the Blue
right.
Jays, but they were doing a damn good job at limiting that game
Yeah.
up until obviously the walk off, right? I mean, they lost it, but I mean, you wouldn't think they'd even have a chance to go 18 innings because you'd think the Dodgers would just get the run way before that, but they held up for a long time. So the World Series is going crazy. When's the Look it up real quick because my computer, it's almost about to die.
Yeah.
I was about to look up when the next game is. When's game? I think it's
So the
Friday.
next game is going to be
Probably.
yes, Friday on Halloween. Friday on
Friday.
Halloween, and then if there is a game 7, it's going to be Saturday.
Oh, final thing before we go for this week, because I'm ready to go to bed soon too, for real.
We have
Um,
pets too that we didn't talk
we
about.
this week,
I
whatever.
have one. I have one that I want to talk about. So you might not have a couple. I have one.
Okay, all right. We'll do a little search for it. We didn't talk about Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier, so give your quick couple minute spiel. What you think about that?
Go ahead, Dom.
Uh, Terry Rozier, I think they're neither one of them. They're both getting caught. I mean, it's very obvious that this has been. I mean, I think it's a thing, and I think as time goes on too, there's going to be more players that go down with this because
Yes. Yeah.
I feel like it's been like a slow thing. Like it started with Jonte Murray Jonte Porter,
Dante
and
Porter.
and then now they're getting Rozier, they're getting Chauncey Billups I mean
They
the
still got
Billups one we knew
Beasley.
Rozier from last year, but the Billups one was kind of out of nowhere. And he's doing like some stuff with the mob or something, I think. So yeah, I think there's going to be more NBA players that go down. It's crazy. We've said this before off the pod. It's crazy that these guys that make millions and millions of dollars need to gamble a couple $1,000s to make a couple thousand. Like, it makes no sense. Like, you're throwing away your millions of dollars that you make each year to make a couple extra 100,000. Like, stupid, bro. Stupid.
Yeah, no, I
That's
feel
what.
like that people who are in that situation and have to do illegal things that they know are illegal, like players get told constantly throughout the league, don't do anything that can mess you up betting wise. Like, and the thing about it, like Terry, like that's dumb as a player. Like Chauncey, I want to know how much he was getting from these poker games because, like we said, coaches don't get as much as players do. And I don't know how much Chauncey's getting, but like with working with the mafia, you probably get a little bit more than what you get a year in those off off the radar poker games. So I feel like
I mean, maybe Chauncey's still making
no,
millions. It's
Chauncey's
I
still
not
say
like
making millions,
he's.
yeah. But I feel like you would make a lot in like illegal poker games that are set up for you to win, and there's high stakes people there. Like they weren't inviting just anybody there; they were inviting people who they knew had money. But also, one thing this does eliminate is any chance that anybody ever gets to bet on college players props. That's never going to be a thing. It was getting to a point where like okay, it was going to be improvement on like the relationships and stuff like that, and there could be a possibility that player props could be a thing in college. With this and with a whole lot more investigations coming out, like with betting, that's going to be eliminated for sure.
Yeah, there's been other dudes I've seen on these college teams trying to make an extra quick buck too, which I could understand more than when you're a professional athlete. I'm not saying I agree with it whatsoever, but
When you're a college athlete, you're getting pressured so much just being on campus. Like, oh my gosh, you played for the team. Oh my gosh, like blah blah blah. Now you have people coming up and be like, yo, who's hurt? Like, give me the spill. Like, are you gonna score a whole lot? Like, how are you minutes wise? Like, bro, you don't need that as a college athlete.
yeah. So I think my 2 cents on it, kind of just what you guys said too. I just think it's really fucking stupid to be making millions of dollars and throw it away for DraftKings. Plain and simple.
Yeah.
I
Plain
agree.
and simple. Plain and
Like, if you're
simple.
gonna
Plain and
your,
simple. Also,
I was just gonna say there's
the
ain't
the
Terry.
other side of things I have on it, real quick, is the integrity that like how have you made it to the league? You worked your whole life to get there, and you're gonna bet on your unders. You're
Right.
gonna tell people to bet on your unders. Like you put thousands of hours in the gym to make it to the NBA, and you're gonna hop in a goddamn Discord and be like, "Yo, bet on my unders tonight, bro." Like
Right.
what? What do you
I
mean?
like it wasn't a situation where it's like he's trying to help people that he knows make money. It's like,
No,
dude, you're a
Yeah.
he was trying to help his friend make a couple extra $1,000, bro.
dude. Like, you're a multi-millionaire, bro. Like, if bro really needs the bread, toss him a couple 100 grand. I don't know, bro. Like, you really need to have like put your career at stake for that. That's just insane to me. Crazy,
No,
crazy, crazy.
it's crazy.
And
And it's
The
not
whole
even
point.
like the career's in jeopardy. The fact that this has been like
the
a 2 year
entire team is gambling. I'm sorry,
the
Jerry. That
no no no
was
you're good, but like the fact that like the FBI has had a 2 year investigation
Yeah,
and
that's
has
crazy.
decided now to pull the plug, like they know that they have enough evidence that for now like their actions are going to be justified. And like the one dude said, if the director of FBI or whatever, he said that there are going to be more arrests made. So it's like you're probably going to see a lot more people around the NBA getting arrested, over the next couple of weeks.
Malik Beasley's doing this at home.
Beasley's never going
And
to
when
come back, bro. Beasley's done.
you're shaking,
And Malik Beasley.
Looking over his shoulder, like, oh my gosh, yeah.
Malik Beasley he hasn't had fingernails for 3 weeks now.
Beasley's never gonna be
Uh,
like in the. He's never gonna be even a thought of NBA rosters again.
no,
man. All right, y'all. Just for the last quick thing before we close it out, we're gonna do our betting lines this week once again. My pick. Everybody should already know what it is. I'm going OSU spread. We're at favored by 3 touchdowns right now. We got to put a beat down on Jim Knowles, our former DC. They got no Drew
yeah.
Aller, no James Franklin. We're playing at the crib. They're already terrible. I think we definitely beat Penn State by 3 touchdowns. So I'm running Ohio State spread.
All right.
Okay.
Um.
I have
Good.
so what I took. I'm gonna go Jaguars -3 against the Raiders. Raiders are not. They've been getting blown out all year. I think the Jaguars, while they've been struggling a little bit lately, I think they'll get back on top, and I think they'll blow them out. Honestly. And then the other one I'm gonna take is I'm gonna take Cowboys money line against the Cardinals. I took the Cowboys spread last week. They got blown out. Cardinals don't have a great team, so I'll take Cowboys money line.
All right.
That's it.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna actually side with the Broncos this week. I've been a Broncos hater. This time I'm gonna be a Broncos favorite. They're underdogs, 1.5 point underdogs. They're going to Houston to play the Texans. I think the Texans still have a lot to work with, or have a lot to work out. Even though Pat Surtain is out, I feel like their defense can hold up and cover that spread. And then I have Vanderbilt. They're 2.5 point underdogs going up or going down technically to Texas. The thing about Texas, Sark is on the hot seat now. You see Brian Kelly getting fired. James Franklin obviously got fired. Like these,
It could start a chain for sure.
yeah, the Florida coach got fired. You don't know, like Auburn's coach is on the hot seat. You don't know who's gonna just be like, hey, like we're gonna go in a different direction. Like now, you don't know who's gonna get fired. So, and then Arch has an injury. I don't know if he's going to play that game, but even Arch with an injury, I don't feel confident about. So Vandy underdogs 2.5, and then Broncos underdogs 1.5.
If Vandy beat them going into Texas, that would be dope. Shout out
Vandy's
Diego
ranked ninth.
Pavia.
Vandy and Pavia.
Yeah, they're
Pavia's
tough.
Pavia's been
Pavia.
insane.
Pavia.
Crazy,
I see he has
man. Love
4
Pavia.
touchdowns. Or is that am I making that up right now?
He probably did because like he
How many?
I don't know. Maybe it was 24 or 34 total touchdowns. Like he's been going crazy. I think he only has 1 turnover too. I think it's 24.
Let's check that
That's
real
wild.
quick. While we're here, I want to check that.
He's
'Cause,
got,
yeah, if it's actually 30,
I don't think it is. I think that's too
that's
many.
crazy.
I think it's 20. That's 24.
It's probably
still.
24.
So we're like,
Oh
what,
yeah, no
Okay.
duh, obviously.
Pavia.
They were probably 9 weeks in.
Oh yeah, we're way off. You're way off. Pavia has 15 touchdowns, 5 interceptions.
Okay. So yeah,
How
I
many
don't.
rushing does he got? You got any
Oh,
rushing?
you know what I'm thinking about actually is Soares.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, he has an additional 5, so he has 20 total touchdowns.
Still cool.
Sword-
But yeah,
yeah.
Dom, who are you thinking about?
Brandon Soares. I think it's Brandon Sorsby. He's the quarterback for Cincinnati. I'm not.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Bro, I ain't even gonna lie. So the thing about Cincinnati, right? I love living in Cincinnati. I've lived here for about a year and a half, right?
Yeah, they're
Their
hooping
team-
this year.
Their team wasn't that good last year. Downtown wasn't as lit. I went
They were
downtown
ass last year.
for their homecoming, bro. It was lit as heck downtown in Cincy. They love their Bearcats, and not gonna lie, I love my Bearcats too.
Pull it up for the outro. Pull it up for the outro.
You see.
Somebody tried to get me to pop out. I'd actually pop out to a Cincy game. I swear. Y'all got Utah this week too. Big week.
Yeah.
Big week
Hey,
for the
guess what?
Bearcats.
Just a fun fact about UC. You know how you can't get into the shoe like at all, like it's all like closed off and everything.
Yeah, they keep it open all the time. They keep it
You
open all
can
the time.
go and just go on the field and just run like a
Yup.
quick flag football game or whatever with your buddies there. It's amazing.
Yup. That actually is sick.
Yeah,
We might have to tap in. All right, y'all. It is 9:50 p.m. I gotta wake up at 6:45 in the morning tomorrow. So I am. Yeah, well, it's kind of what I gotta do with this new job every day, man. It's kind of garbage.
I know.
All right, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed Deep in the Bleachers, episode numero 5. And we will see y'all next week. Peace.
Peace.